Hey, and welcome. This is Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A number of storylines emerging as the season gets into full swing. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they need some wins to start adding up here in a hurry. More or less half the season behind us, and they are still struggling to prove they can contend. It has been
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans, just one game before heading back out. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage. And Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost upwards of 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, he baits you to reach in, and then there's a presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling you, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does and being so strong attacking the hole, and DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art to it.
And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
Sexton, the pass to Love. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Love's got 7.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
AI outside. There's the pick. Pass to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
AI kicks to Brown. Out to AI. Rebound by Smith.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Love with the screen for Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. Sexton kicks to Smith. Jump shot is good.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. AI passes to Morris. Back to AI. Passes to Rozier. Clock at 6. On the wing, Morris. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown outside. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Left side, Love. Pass to Korver. Kicks it out to Love. Good on the triple. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the pass to Baines. Brown against Corver. Now here's Brown. D right on him. It's stolen by Corver. And Sexton has it in the corner. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Rozier with a screen on Nance to stop the drought. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Aaron Baines. And Morris drops them both.
Unusual about the Celtics last year. I mean, their young players just kept getting better. I mean, there was no rookie wall, just the opposite. I mean, even through the playoffs, they kept learning, kept improving.
And here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. Count it.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Rozier kicks to AI. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely, and he comes up with the deuce.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Smith the pass to Corver. The shot's good. Corver's got his first points of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Rozier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. He kicks to Brown. Goes up off the pick, and Brown throws it down.
Body and agility, rare considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Boston on top. And playing at the center as opposed to his customary power forward position. Not Kevin Love's preference, but he accepts the role and the challenge.
The adjustment for me has just, having to play, dynamic fives, stretch fives, guarding that position, being in a lot more pick and rolls, being heavily involved on the offensive side in pick and rolls.
The league in general, GA, going smaller. Love finding himself more and more moving up to the 5.
Yeah, he can certainly rebound at that position, and his perimeter shooting at the 5 makes him a tough cover.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Hustling on that offensive glass. That's led to a number of second-chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance is inside along with Love. Kyle Korver is out there with Sexton. And it's Smith in at the small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Rozier the pass to Tice. That's tipped. Smith against Brown. Outside Korver. Brown against Smith. Kicks it to Nance. Love outside. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And Baines kicks to AI. Pass to Rozier. AI sets a screen for Rozier. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Sexton with it. 11 points last game. The screen from Thompson. Now here's Sexton. Rozier defending. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Now, here's Rozier. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Now, Horford. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. AI outside. Boston again missing. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. The kick out to Hill. Passes it to Thompson. It's a pick by Love. Back to Thompson.
Just sloppy basketball in that first half. They just seem a little bit out of sync.
And that one drops for him. 9 points for Gordon Hayward.
Smart play by Hayward. Take the high percentage look when you can get it, because it's not always going to be there.
And here's Sexton. He's got 11. For 3, Smith gets the 3-pointer to fall. Smith's got 5.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Morris a screen. Now here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward against Smith. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
And Love has it in the corner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Hayward outside to the middle. Here's AI. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Love with the screen for Sexton. To the paint. And Love gets it to go. He's got 16.
Impressive scoring output by Love. He was aggressive, asking for the ball all night. He delivered.
AI kicks to Rozier. Back to AI. And the pass to Rozier. Picked by Horford. And that's good. Terry Rozier for 3. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, beautiful looking 3 ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
Hill passes to Thompson. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Execute it on the road, stay focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Whether life or sports, that's all you can do. Stay committed to your brand of basketball and let the chips fall where they may.
And really, when AI is in control of his emotions, he makes an impact on both ends. A fiery competitor who wants respect.
And Cleveland making a change here. Korver's checked in. Here's Sexton. From past the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a huge three there to...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first. Third quarter starting here now. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Horford. AI comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. Then for the Cavaliers, Harry Nance is checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Young. And it's Korver in for Jetty Osman. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Tatum out there with AI. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 5. Brown with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Morris kicks to Tice. There's the screen. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Well, Irving came into this league as a terrific three-point shooter, and I think he's only getting better with age if he can.
One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Oh, Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense, vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but you know he can get it going at any time.
And everything's flowing through Love tonight, and the plan is working like a charm. This has been a remarkable performance.
Up top, Morris, covered by Nance. AI, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And it's blocked by Brown. Down low. Here's Morris. It's deflected. Outside Korver. Inside. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. He was wide open.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Love. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Korver against Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 8 points.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Smith the pass to Love. Brown against Smith. Back to Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics leading by 3. Irving kicks to AI. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Smith the pass to Love. Good work defensively by Horford.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
And it's Brown missing. Sexton with it. 14 points for him. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown wide open. He fires. Drops one in from the wing. 10 points for him.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Well, Greg, what amazed me was they could sustain nothing on offense. They'd make a couple of buckets, then go right back into their shell.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Rozier comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Young's checked in.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
And AI gets it to go.
Oh, how about the awareness of AI that time? Taking advantage of space in the open court. Great hustle.
Sexton kicks to Nance. There's a good screen for 3. Love. Rebound, Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Hayward passes to Rozier. It's AI on the wing. Defended by Young. Picked by Horford. Shot off the pick. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 14. They double-team Love. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Cavaliers now. And Nance kicks to Korver. On the money from 12 feet away. Korver's got 6.
Yeah, love how fast Korver shoots the ball. Doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on J.R. Smith from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. Boy, losing a player like him right now, just a huge blow. They depend on this guy so much, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
Sexton's shot is good. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving, but C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone, and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better. But as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you're calling the play.
All right, I love your honest appraisal.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And both free throws good for AI.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
And Thompson kicks to Young. Feeds to Nance. On the wing, Korver over AI. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for Kyle Korver.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Rozier. He has 7. Horford with the screen on Korver. Up off the screen. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
First things first down there, we're getting great looks. We've had back cuts that have been open. You guys have cut them, gotten good looks. Keep shooting with great authority.
Well, he's absolutely loving the offensive execution. Guys checked in for Boston. Kyrie Irving comes in for Ogier. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love the pass to Sexton. Here's Nance. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw good from Nance. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. That one is no good. Boston leading by 6. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Osman in at the 2. He kicks it to Sexton. Nance a screen. And Irving comes to help. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Osman missing.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Irving. AI outside. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Collier. Tatum against Nance. Here's Horford. Pass to AI. Thompson against Horford. Back to AI. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Good D by Irving.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Sexton. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 8. 51 seconds left in the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Tatum against Love. AI outside. And now here comes Young leading the break. And yes, it's good.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
What a beautiful steal off of great anticipation. His instincts right there were right on.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Sexton, he's checked in for David Nwaba. Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Young from outside. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And in the 2016-17 season, Kyrie hit better than 90% of his free throws. That is a terrific percentage.
16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Osman kicks to Korver. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Look at that. Korver definitely has the clutch gene. He's an extremely gifted scorer. He feels at ease shooting when the game is tight.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
It's always a great story when an undrafted player like AI makes a mark in this league.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Yeah, Greg, and don't forget about hustle and determination on the glass. I mean, that's what it's all about. He's setting a great example out there.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.